Hello guys, and welcome to Ride VP channel. My name is Serge, and in today's video I want to show you a little bit how my earnings are going. I haven't got a chance to get any tips yet. This might result in a tip. It's a pretty good ride, but I got $46 so far. Let's see how much I've been driving. So basically 2 hours. So I am currently making $46 in 2 hours. That's $23 an hour. Not where I want to be, but what I've been noticing is because I have not been accepting every ride that Uber gives me, they're giving me almost what I want. Not exactly what I want, but it's close. So according to the miles, I'm not putting very many miles on here because some of the rides they're giving me now, they're very short, but also the least time consuming. So only time will tell. By the end of the day, I will make another video update to let you know how this increases, because 2 hours, it's not that long enough to be able to calculate everything. But today is going to be a very good day. It is a Friday. It is Charlotte, North Carolina. It's always busy here. So ultimately it's going to be pretty good. Looks like I already got 2 tips out of how many rides I did. Let's see, I don't know, 5 trips, $46. So 5 trips. So 2 of those trips, oh no, 3 of those trips resulted in a tip. That is not bad. I know what I said in some of my previous videos that not a lot of people are tipping these days, but I think it also depends a lot on what kind of customer you're gonna get. Some people, even from a very expensive neighborhood, they're just cheap. There's nothing you can do to really make money from them. They're more this type of people that think instead of giving men a fish, they'll teach you how to fish, except they're not doing either one. You know, maybe this is the type of people, if you ask them for money, they'll give you a book, and they'll think that book is gonna provide wealth for you because they're teaching you how to fish, I guess. In a way, nothing wrong with it. At the same time, this is a service industry, and people need to realize most of the money we make is from tips. And I think Uber realizes that, and they're trying to pay us even less, so we could even be more tip dependent. But there's only so much you can do when it comes to tip. I know some of you guys are probably giving mints and candy to your people, maybe some gum and stuff like that, and some water. I provide water, not always, because I noticed that sometimes doesn't help. So this one's okay.
Head to your pickup at 1232 Pierce Street
for like $7. I mean, I would rather get $10 to $12, but we'll see how this one goes. Really don't like it, but it's okay. One of the things that I could tell, at least with this one, that the miles are not that much, so hopefully mainly it's going to be in the highway. Let's see. So it will be okay, and if this person decides to cancel on the way, I'll get a cancellation fee. We're also going closer to uptown Charlotte, which means
head to your pickup
some
at
of those people may
1232
decide
Pierce
to go
Street
to the airport. So this is not that bad. There's definitely a lot of strategy that goes into making some money with Uber or Lyft. If you don't
in
have
1
a
mile,
strategy,
take
you
right
just sort of
exit
like
34
on
onto
autopilot,
North Carolina
which
27 toward Freedom
I notice
Drive.
I make way less money. We just have to pay attention. You're not going to get it right every single time. If you try to make it just perfect, you will not make any money. I have some friends in the business that are making like 150 a day, where I'm making at least 300. They're asking me, how am I making that much?
In a half mile, take right exit 34 onto North Carolina 27 toward Freedom Drive using the upcoming right lane.
As you're getting some ride that maybe you don't want, it puts you in a better area, and in that area you'll have a higher chance of getting a better ride. You might be surging in that area, and the tips might be better, not necessarily, but might be better than
using the right lane.
areas.
Take right exit 34 onto North Carolina 27 toward Freedom Drive. Then keep left toward North Carolina 27.
But they're coming from a service industry, they tip actually, and some of these other ones they don't. Like for instance, the guy that I just now delivered, he's in the textile industry. We had a pretty good conversation.
Using the left lane, keep left toward North Carolina 27.
He owns the business, guys. And
Just
technically,
ahead, proceed straight on Freedom Drive toward Arena using the upcoming right lane. Just ahead, proceed straight on Freedom Drive toward Arena using the upcoming right lane.
And I noticed some of these people that are extremely wealthy, or they have like these successful businesses, they will not tip. I don't know what's wrong with them, but they will not tip. I think a lot of them are
using the right lane, make a right turn on Ashley Road.
They have an entitlement personality where they think we're there to serve them, and we should be happy that they're even requesting us for us to take them somewhere. And then you'll have these other people that are also pretty wealthy, and they'll get in and they'll say, oh, thank you so much for doing this, and this will be like a Friday because I'm picking them up from a bar, you know, because they said they will be getting a ticket if they drove themselves, which they would not do. So then they appreciate it, and some of those do tip and some of them don't. They're thankful, and some of them are like, oh man, I'll give you 5-star review. And I'm thinking in my head like if I don't do nothing bad to you, I just do my job, that should already result in a 5-star tip. Like, I have good AC going, I drive very peacefully.
In 1 mile, make a slight right turn to stay on Ashley Road.
Only conversate when they're conversating with me. And I try to be positive and everything. So I'm thinking that should already be 5 stars. But if they really do care the service that you provide, I mean, there should be at least like a little tip involved. Because a lot of times they could make a difference between making you or breaking you according to how much money you're gonna make that day. Because I've had days where like literally half of the money went towards fuel, and because of the offers that I was getting. Because, you know, they'll take complete advantage of you. They'll send you, let's say, like, I'll give an example. I'm here in Charlotte. They'll send me all the way to Concord, which should be like 20 miles away, to go pick up somebody to take him across the street. So I'll literally make like $3-4 on that. Like, but the cost of premium fuel that I'm putting in my car is like $4.59 at this moment. So how much sense does it make to take those type of runs? And this is why your day could like literally result in you making somewhere around $150.
In a 1/4 mile, make a slight right turn to stay on Ashley Road using the upcoming right lane.
Or just make you give up altogether because you're just not having a good day. This is why I think it's important to choose exactly what you want or close to that, so that you could make $30 an hour, at least no less than $25 an hour. And this should
using the right lane, make a slight right turn to stay on Ashley Road.
This should come without additional bonuses. The additional bonuses should be gravy or icing on the cake. And what I mean by that is I'm talking
just
about
just ahead, make a left turn on Wilkinson Boulevard Friday using the upcoming left 2 lanes.
Sunday
using the
bonus,
left 2 lanes, make a left turn on Wilkinson
50
Boulevard.
rides, which I always select the hardest one. I'm talking about the Quest. So this should be additional money to the Quest. So with the Quest, I mean, that could put you at $35, $40, $45 an hour, hopefully. Because after all, you have to think about this. You are having your own business. We are considered contractors. And ultimately, you are running your own business. You're the CEO of your own corporation. And I hope you guys are incorporated so you could have tax benefits and stuff, and write off all your miles and all your expenses to do with this business. Because if you don't, it's gonna basically cost you even more money. So what I realized is that, and this is not like a text video or anything, but I'm just throwing this out there. Uber is paying was paying. They're no longer paying that. I really don't even know what they're paying nowadays with a set type of fee. It's really hard to calculate things unless you take a bunch of screenshots and could do math really quickly in your head. I really don't know what they're paying, but they were paying in Charlotte 51 cents per mile, 11 cents a minute. That's it. So is that equivalent to 60 cents a mile? I don't know, but Lyft was paying 60 cents a mile, 10 cents a minute, you know, which was like slightly more. But now both of them have a set fee. And so what I'm getting at, when Lyft was paying 60 cents, they were paying slightly above what the IRS was allowing you to write off. So IRS allows you to write off 55 cents a mile, at least they did. That might change. And that's because at 55 cents a mile, they're taking into account your fuel, your maintenance, your car depreciation. Maybe there's a car payment involved, and you know, vehicle insurance and registration, and maybe potentially food and lodging, and all of that gets taken into kind of like into account. And this is why it makes a lot more sense to write off miles, especially if you're putting a lot of miles in your vehicle. In some cases, maybe expenses is best, but you can't be switching back and forth. So I just choose one, write off miles. I keep track of all my miles. It's probably going to be a good idea to just get some app, but I write everything down physically because I want to make sure that I know all my miles, including miles to the destination. But Lyft and Uber, they'll give you like a whole printout. They'll tell you how many miles you did anyway, so that's already good. But you do want to make sure that you have some kind of log of all the miles if you ever get audited, so you have that for your own records. So ultimately, that's a good idea. So anyways, this is gonna be it for the video. Looking forward to talking to you guys some more. I know this is a little bit like a podcast style. I'm going to be also talking to you guys face to face in some of my other videos. It's just right now this kind of makes sense for me to record it this way.
In 2 miles, take right exit 2A onto Kenilworth Avenue.
It just sort of works. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next